Hey, Billy C here, and I just wanted to give you my post-fight thoughts on a couple of the big fights that took place last night. First and foremost, Teofimo Teofimo Lopez won a fight against Raleigh Romero, won the WBA welterweight title. My thoughts on the fight, I was shocked at the scores, the way the judges saw it, 114, 114, a draw. The other one had it 115, 113. The third had it 116, 112. I didn't see it that way. I thought it was, I gave 2 rounds to Raleigh Romero. He was not the aggressor. He landed a couple of hard shots, but I thought Teofimo Lopez won that fight easily. I was shocked at the scorecards. I was shocked all night on that card with the scorecards. The other fight, and by the way, I thought Teofimo fought the right fight. He was a little more aggressive. Personally, I would like to have seen him throw a little more punches. I said that in my predictions on Wednesday, that I thought that the only way that he could win that fight is if he was aggressive. He was aggressive, but he needed to be punching with his aggression. He was moving forward. I like the fight. We'll see how he does as he's moving forward. I don't think he should fight cautiously. I think he should fight a little more with a sense of urgency in his next fights. Obviously, Romero was looking for the knockout punch in this fight. I was shocked at the fact that he was totally ignoring his corner, and the end result, he lost his strap. Speaking of crazy scorecards, Yolani Hernandez, he won by a majority decision over Francisco Vernon in that fight. The judges had it, another one, even, 95-95. One judge had it 98-92, and the third had it 99-91. I thought that the fight was 99-91. I thought that that was a realistic score. Hernandez dominated the fight. He was bigger. He was stronger, very crisp. Really liked this fighter. They were talking, the announcers were talking all night. Oh, how big he is, how big he is. And they didn't mention one of the biggest middleweights of all time, Iran the Blade Barkley. I would have loved to have seen those two fight. Iran was a big, big fighter. A lot of people just look at his record now and they dismiss him, but what a great fighter. Hernandez sits in as one of the major players in the middleweight division, and so was George Ledard, who also won last night over on the other side of the pond. He beat Morello in their fight. He picked up another title, a European middleweight title. The way that one panned out was the referee stopped the fight at 3 minutes of the 8th round prior to the 9th. It looked like Morello was a game fighter, but he wasn't going to win this fight. Ledard, he was reminding me, when I kept looking at his smirk on his face. If you go back and watch it, he's got the face of the Joker from the Batman, with that smile through his mouthpiece. That's all I could think of. But anyway, Ledard improves to 15-0 at 9 knockouts. Morello only loses for the second time in his career. He's now 26-2 with 4 of his knockouts. After the fight, Ledard wanted to take on the WBO champion, fellow Brit Denzel Bentley, which I think would be a really good fight. I'm loving how the middleweight division is shaping up and looking right now. You got guys like Hernandez, Ledard, and this other guy who was on the undercard of the Ledard Morello fight, and that's Jimmy Sains. I mentioned him in our last show. Jimmy Sains beat a tough guy in Tom Cowling via a decision, unanimous decision, 119-109 twice, 118-110. Jimmy Sains improves to 13-0 with 10 of his wins coming by knockout. And Cowling, he only loses the second time in his career, 15-2 with 4 knockouts. As far as Jimmy Sains go, I think he's still a development, as is George Ledard. But I really hope that these guys fight each other because that's what boxing needs, fighters to fight each other. So I just wanted to give a quick, on my last show, I announced that I'm going to be doing some impromptu post-fight thoughts and some stuff as boxing news comes out. We're going to be doing our regular show twice a month now. So the next Talking Boxing with Billy C full show will be taking place on September 2nd. Those are my thoughts on the big fights from this past weekend. Until then, I make sure that I leave you with this. Ciao, baby.